All right, everybody, welcome to another session. Today's session, we're going to be talking about cleaning and organizing. Doesn't sound all that exciting, huh? But when it comes to business and life, keeping things organized and keeping things clean and clear will go a long way. So let's get into it. Have you ever gone into a public restroom, bathroom, and after washing your hands, you notice that there's splatter all over the sink, or there's paper in the corner next to the trash can? Do you ever go the extra mile or the extra effort and pick up the paper or wipe down the sink? When it comes to bathrooms like that, where you see it's kind of filthy, it doesn't really make you want to go the extra mile typically, right? But when you see a bathroom that's really clean, you don't see anything. No water on the sink, no paper on the floor, nothing. So then when you wash your hands, I would think that you would feel a little bit awkward leaving it that way. So you want to wipe it down. Or if you toss your napkin or paper towel and it lands on the floor, I don't think you want to leave it on the floor typically. Clean environments tend to lead to stay clean. Now, the law of entropy and so on states that everything goes to disorder, so it requires effort to keep things clean. But when you do see, let's say in the cleanest bathroom, you do see paper on the floor, and then if you throw your paper and it doesn't land in the bin and lands on the floor, you're going to be less likely to pick that up because, hey, there's already paper, so who cares, right? And that's not a good mentality to have. Might as well just pick up both of them. So it's always better to leave your environment or whatever environment you're using better than you found it. So let's get into this. So when it comes to your environment, your desk at work, your bedroom, your kitchen, wherever you are, your car, the floor around you at home, at work, your toolbox, garage, bookshelf, anything that's around you, how well do you keep those items organized? Organized is one, and then two, how clean are those items? Because when you need something, is it easy to find that item? So if you're looking for some kind of a tool and you don't have your garage organized in a systematic way, how likelihood that you'll find the tool you need within a minute? Or some kind of specialty tool that you know you have, but you're not quite sure where you left it last. So you're going through all of your tool sets, your toolboxes, shelves, everything else to find that tool, and maybe half an hour passes by, maybe an hour. Sometimes you don't even find it, but you know you have it. So you're wasting all this time looking for something that if it was in the right place, you would have just walked up to it and grabbed it, and you're good. So that's one example of why being organized is very, very important. So when it comes to organizing and cleaning, there's reactive ways and there's proactive ways of doing things. So let's say cleaning, keeping your body clean, brushing your teeth, and so on. If you don't do that on a regular basis, if you don't maintain your body well, and you just go to the dentist once a year or once every couple of years, and the dentist actually has to scrape things off for you, most likely you're going to get into health issues with your teeth, if we're using that as an example. Or your car. If you don't maintain your car, you don't change the oil regularly, you don't wash it regularly, rust sets in, the engine starts breaking down, and things don't last as long as they need to or that they could have. So if you want to have a big impact on the world, you can start with little things. If you want to have a big impact on your own life, start with little things. Start with keeping your environment clean and well organized. That will go a long way for you personally and for people around you. A couple ideas when it comes to keeping things clean and organized. Clean as you go. Instead of waiting till the end of the day, the end of the week, the end of whatever, before you clean, then what will happen is your environment will pile up, get dirtier and dirtier and dirtier, and then eventually you have to spend a lot of time cleaning that out. Versus if you see something on the floor, you just pick it up right away, You don't have to worry about vacuuming it or waiting to vacuum it for the end of the week. An example I use, this is a little bit off, but let's go with it. So some people are like, why do I need to sweep the floor every day or right after I made a mess? I'm going to sweep the floor at the end of the week. I'll clean it all out nicely at the end of the week. Well, if we were to use that analogy to ourselves, when we go to the bathroom and afterwards, why don't we say, I have to wipe myself anyway next time I go. So why don't I just save that for the end of the week, and then at the end of the week, I'm going to wipe myself for all those times. That doesn't work, right? So likewise, if we apply that mental image to our environment is going to be a lot cleaner. So clean as you go. Leave a place better than you found it. So if you come into whatever environment it is, and you do notice some things that are not as well organized or not as well cleaned, just pick up a couple things, make it a little bit better. It's going to be better for you, better for the people there. Everybody's going to benefit from that. So another thing to think about, if you want to save time, one way to save time is to keep yourself organized, because then you're not wasting time looking for things. And when you have a clean environment, clean desk, that leads to internally having a cleaner mind or having the ability to focus on things because you don't have everything all over the place and everything's distracting you and leading your attention to this and this and that. So having your environment clean, having your environment well organized will help you internally to start to get your mind and your thoughts better organized. So until next time, this is Jerry, and we'll continue with these videos for you. Enjoy the day.